Hey there, folks, and welcome into another live stream. Hope you enjoyed the premiere of Clannad just about a half hour ago. For those of you who had missed it, I will definitely leave that as an archive on my YouTube channel. And that's kind of something I'm going to be doing when some things are adjacent. We call those adjacencies in the broadcast industry. So when I do stuff like that, I'll just do everything in kind of a live perspective, and you can still interact with me and whatnot. So definitely want to thank everyone for joining in for that. And thank you everyone for joining in this particular portion of the broadcast now, which is the broadcast of Haven in particular. So to which we're going to do a quick recap on the events of the previous stream on Haven, and then we'll get started here. So one of the first things thereof is in the last particular set, K and U are now on a mission to try to destroy the flow bridge as a means to stop the apiary from capturing them. So in this particular scene, they had caught hold of a hyper rust, which we needed one more piece of that for them to modify their gloves to be able to absorb more flow. So when they get to the possibility of being able to destroy the flow bridge, their glove and equipment could be able to handle the extra amount of flow. So with that, they then traveled over to the land where there was a lot of rust everywhere. I mean, there's just, look at that. To which, of course, as they are cleaning up the rust and whatnot and dealing with the flow, there's actually flow threads available, so that way you don't run out of flow, because obviously in this particular sector you would. And they also managed to find other parts to be able to fix the nest, this one being the hyper propellers. So at that point, they moved it back over to the ship, and we got this awesome chibi picture of the two. I actually really like that one. And they were able to materialize it to be able to be on their ship. So now when they're finally able to fly again, they now have propellants to be able to actually fly their plane and get airspeed. One of the things that remains is a left wing, and so we're going to have to find out where that is. Considering everywhere that we have searched, I have a hunch that it's somewhere in the rust area, because I don't think it would make much sense to they would really be in the swamp area, so I would almost bet that it's got to be in the rust area. But one thing we want to try to avoid in this particular case, if you saw the last stream, we're probably not ready for some of the fights that are there. So what I'm going to try to do is try to avoid those fights as much as possible and just keep going and trying to find this last piece to fix the ship so we can move on to the next portion, which is they're most likely going to fly to the base of the area where it looks like the flow bridge may be originating from. And this is the planetary flow bridge, the one that it actually enables other people from other planets to actually get to this planet. That's the bridge that they're trying to sever, so therefore nobody can come in and capture them. So with that, we're going to go ahead and move things up and get ready for this. We'll bring the game audio to cinema level, and then we will see what we can do as a means of getting this project done.
Come on, we're just missing a few things to fix up the nest.
We
Yes,
can
we
look
are.
over our notes, see if we missed anything.
Oh, I'm
I knew
sure
that
we
would end
missed
up being
something.
useful.
Oh, these two. These two are characters, you know that? They're real characters. And of course, them sharing a moment there. Okay, let's look at the radar and see what we got. Let's look at the radar and look at the map and see where do we need to go again. We pretty much need to go right here to try to. I would have hunched that. Let me see. Just need to fix the nest. You know, it's funny because that's where I got that from. Just need to fix the nest. So I would hazard a guess, especially since we found other pieces out where, based on those notes, I would hazard a guess that this location is where that last piece is to fix the nest. So with that, we're going to go ahead and mark that. And let me see here. I just got an email right quick. It might be one that I was waiting on. So let me see right quick. It's not. So we're going to continue on here. I'm going to silence that. And we're going to continue on this to try to see what we can do to get this last piece of equipment. So we got to head over here. So that means with this, we're going to have to find a westbound bridge. Now we can just keep going westbound over to there. So with that in mind, based on the radar and how everything looked, it looks like it is over here. So I had a little technical difficulty before on the intro video. It was the switcher that I had was actually set to the wrong source, so that's why I was seeing black. So I'd restarted it. It's funny moments like that that are hilarious. And one thing I forgot to look up too is if there was a possibility that you could actually do something to possibly escape. But I guess that's not possible. And I actually need to exit out right quick, so I gotta get a backup thumbnail ready just in case something stupid happens. So let's just do this. Let me get... I hate that you have to exit out of there and it just pauses everything beforehand. So this is the thumbnail I want to bring up in case they do something that's not really all that PG. So that's one of the things that if you watch in the previous streams, I also set that up as well. Because I ain't trying to lose any good grounds, any good graces with anyone. So I do that to cover my hiney.
Have you ever tried hopping on it backward?
I wouldn't be here speaking to you if I had tried.
Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, that was a good call on that one, because that one that just happened, yeah. It's not entirely bad, but it could probably give some wrong ideas, so I'm glad I switched that when I did. Good afternoon, S-Visions, and welcome in. We are carrying forth our mission.
Looks suspicious. Requesting permission to sample?
Granted.
And switching to a new track. I actually like this track. Okay, we'll have to really be on our toes. We will have to be really on our toes. Oh, great, this thing respawned? Really? We took care of that thing the last time. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Didn't we clean up this area last time?
Okay, let's see if we can find any type of pieces, because it's gotta be here. It's gotta be here. Just gotta make sure I don't crash into anyone. But it's gotta be here.
what are we gonna do with all this rust?
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for that guy to turn around. Or can I? Just gotta stay out of sight. I can't tell from this point of view where we can go. Or maybe I can. Alright, turn around. Come on.
This might not be the best place to enjoy the scenery.
What makes you think I'm trying to do that?
Qualifies as scenery.
Yeah, seriously. Looks like that's a dead end. See if we can get by him without being noticed. Ah, great.
Do it again?
Easy now. I think you're forming a habit.
Yep, they're coming back. Just be patient. I mean, we totally lost a fight last time with something like that. So just gotta be patient. What is that up there? See that thing that's sticking out almost like a cross or something like that? I wonder what that is. And how do we get up there? Oh, it's coming back. Just gotta stay out of its sight box. Just gotta stay out of its sight box. If you're going that direction, that works perfectly. Just keep going.
You know, we don't have to clean up the whole islet.
We're not going to.
That's the best part.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, well, this one's never flying again. Come on. Are you trying to tell me that you're able to fix up this wreck?
I probably could. With the right tools, the right materials, the right replacement parts, the right garage, the right skills, and the right knowledge. But no. I was thinking about pilfering its rudder for the nest. With just a bit of work, I could mount it as a wing. That way, it'll feel like it's flying again. Speaking of, do you mind bringing this back to the nest now?
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
No problem. I can't wait to see how you'll do that.
Let's go. Let's go. Fist bump. Yep.
Just need to get to work.
Then let's get to work. Let's do it.
This isn't gonna go very far without rust.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so we gotta collect more rust. Okay. Looks like we gotta get 6 more pieces of whatever that particular rust is, which that shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay. Good heavens. but I'd rather do it in an area where we're probably not going to have too much of a hassle. Well, let's see what else we can collect over here, and we'll get Burble to jump us over at least to this islet. And we'll just be very cautious in our collection of rust over there, because that's a danger zone. Oh my gosh. Let's not look too far, dude, into that. Right here. We are so close, folks. We are so close. But you know what? Rust is easier to find than all the other stuff, so there you go. Okay, so that one is okay. It's got some things, but yeah.
Thank you, Burble.
Okay. So we want to go this way. Just making sure that this is fully charged. Okay, let's get some rust. Let's stay away from that guy. Wait a minute. There's all the rust in this area, didn't it? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I really do not like it over here. But it doesn't look like there's any more rust over in this area. So we need 6 more pieces of that particular rust, which I don't think it's fine rust or any of the others, so...
Did I dream this? Or did the rust come back? I can't get enough of this.
I think it's crude rust. If that's the case, then it should be fairly simple.
Rust.
As long as we don't get in a fight. Fine rust. That's probably not going to help our cause.
How about we each take one side of an aerial thread? We could meet in the middle and...
No.
I saw that creature, and I ain't going nowhere near it.
Can we go back the other way?
As you wish.
wondering if that might be enough. And plus, it's pretty much time to feed these two. I'm pretty sure they're going to bark about wanting to eat fairly soon, so... But yeah, let's see how much rust we need left. Unless there's an inventory check. I didn't think of that. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that. We've got 8. We've got 8. Oh no. We need 20. So yeah, we need 2 more. We need 2 more. Okay. So we need 2 more. That must be crude rust then. So we need 2 more pieces of crude rust. So we do that and we should be good. Alright, let's do this.
Such a child.
Like you're not. They are really, you know what, this game right now is really into showing that apron thumbnail. I think that must be this game's personal favorite. Fine rust, darn it.
It could always be useful.
Shiny rust, darn it.
A good one.
Fine rust, darn it. Crude rust, that's 1.
Another bit
Crude
of
rust, that's 2. All right, let's 3.
Oh,
All right,
cool.
let's get out of here.
I don't have this one yet.
Let's get our carcasses out of here.
Been there.
Well, yeah, that.
Let's get our carcasses out of here. Let's get our carcasses out of here, so we don't have to deal with any more crazy stuff. But now that we have everything that we need, this is going to be a joyful moment for all of us. Hey! Where do you think... Hey! Hey! Where do you think you're going? Where did he think he was going? Let's go ahead and bait Burble so we don't waste any more time with this. Because we have everything that we need. Let us hurry. Back to the nest. Onward and forward.
perfect landing.
As always.
Okay, let us try this again. And we have enough. Let us.
Ta-da! Now that is a job well done.
Seriously, we knocked this out of the park. I didn't expect it to look so good.
I know, right? Check out the reclaimed garden table.
I would go for this one.
How'd you feel about eating out here?
I'm down. We could do that this evening if you want.
I don't know about the evenings. It may be a bit chilly. Daytime would be better. Then we could enjoy the sunshine.
Okay, but let's make sure I'm in the shade, lest I get sunburn.
We can move the tarp. Also, we'll probably have to bring out some cushions, because the seating is a little rough.
And a tablecloth, too. I wouldn't want to stain my suitcases.
Okay, then I guess we'll have to wait for a day with no wind.
I just hope there won't be too many bugs.
We'll never eat out here, will we?
No, probably not. But I'm still happy we set up this table.
Me too.
Alrighty, folks. We did it. We did it. And there they go with that apron again. They really love this apron thing. They
That was the
really
last
do love it.
piece.
You know what? This looks nice. It's almost like new.
I think we're both too young to know what it would have looked like new. But it did age gracefully. However, we're gonna have to clear out all this stuff lying around before we can take off.
Yeah, seems like it. Come on, time's a-wasting. Ozius could show up any minute now.
Couldn't we just enjoy this for another 5 minutes?
Yes, of course. We'll go when you're ready.
Yeah, I'd say sacrificing 5 minutes for countless hours of freedom is far more enjoyable. So that's taking off, huh? Got it. Check out these two. Just check out these two. No synthesizing, no crafting, no enhancements. They can play something. Can't go outside. We could sleep. Okay, and their health is full bar. All right. Oh, they don't even want to eat. They're like, all right, let's do it. Okay. I mean, I don't know what else to do, but let's do it. You cannot return afterward. Are you ready to take off? I mean, we can't make anything else right now, so might as well. A copy of your current save is available from the load game menu in the title screen. Okay.
Gyro stabilizer.
Check.
Servo rotors.
Check.
Holospector.
Which one is the Holospector again?
Doesn't exist. Just checking if you're paying attention. Okay then, everything looks almost operational.
Perfect.
No, not perfect. We're talking about aviation here, not cooking. The word almost should be your greatest fear.
But you're finding this funny.
Oh, come on. If I were afraid of flying accidents, I'd ride a scooter, not a Class D spaceship.
Come on then, let's get the nest off the ground.
Roger that.
Okay then. New thumbnail.
That's as close as I can get.
I know. That means we'll have to walk the rest of the way. Are you ready?
To set aside the apiary once and for all, I've been waiting for this moment.
Let's do it. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, folks, but I'll do my best. Oh, wow. Credits? I think once it gets here, there's something we have to change. Hyperrust. Yeah, I think because if we're gonna do this, we're gonna need to destroy the bridge like that.
No need to take any risks right now. Let's go around instead.
Yeah, this definitely is getting to be the end. Yeah, I think all they're doing right now is they're probably just doing all the credits on this, which is cool. That's actually kind of interesting.
One day we'd be hurtling down the side of a volcano together.
I don't think that I would have been surprised. I always knew you were trouble.
Burning my throat.
Keep it up. We're almost there.
So, that's where the rust came from.
Sure looks like it.
I can't even imagine how hot it is in there. One splash, and we're literally toast. I wasn't expecting that severing the bridge would be easy, but I definitely didn't think we'd have to give up even before we'd reached it.
Who said we were giving up?
Well, you can see we have a problem.
We've made it all the way here.
Do you see the size of that bridge? I know we talked about it, but Plute K? This thing is gigantic! At what point did we convince ourselves that we could sever this?
You said the gloves would get it done.
But what do I know? I've never severed a flow bridge. I thought it might be worth trying. Not worth hovering over a lake of molten rust. Even 1 meter above the rust, the temperature must be 1,000 billion degrees. We are beyond trying our luck. We would be risking our lives.
We've risked our lives from the get-go.
No, I'm sorry, this is different. Critters hopped on rust, hornet drones, those things I can punch. If I punch this, I'm gonna lose my arm. And that would be the least of my worries, too. I could lose you as well.
Which is precisely what's going to happen if we don't sever this bridge. Ozius is going to show up any day now. And knowing him, he'll certainly bring a platoon of hornets along. And if they don't do the job, they'll send more. How long do you think we can last? They will separate us, you. They will recalibrate us, match us with our respective mates. And there will be nothing left of us. Not even a memory. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know what's on the other side of this rust, but at least there's something.
Okay, but on one condition. You have to promise me that everything will work out. We're gonna cross this lake of rust, sever this bridge and come back alive. Or else it isn't worth the risk. Or else I would rather forget. No chivalrous sacrifice. No blooding heroic act. We're going. We're severing the bridge, and we're going home. Okay?
Okay,
Promise?
promise.
Man, all right. Let's see what we can do. Where are we supposed to go? Oh no! I think they got hit.
You! Oh, no, 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 no. We said no gluten heroic acts.
Sorry. But I promise nothing. Ow! Oh, it burns.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's no big deal. I'll be alright. Just avoid any contact with it.
I'm sorry. I should have never insisted.
Don't be ridiculous, Kay. Look, we made it. We passed through. Ugh! Now we just need to sever this gluten bridge.
No, don't move.
I told you, it'll be alright. It hurts the same whether I'm moving or not. Come on. Let's get this over with.
Man.
We won't be able to absorb all of this at once.
Then we'll do one bit at a time.
Over there. The flow threads seem more sparse.
It's the moment of truth. Switching to hyper-rest mode.
I think we're on that right now, aren't we? Yeah.
It worked!
I hope it'll last. There's still a bunch of threads left to deflect.
Okay, so that's what we're supposed to do, okay.
Another.
All yours.
Maybe you should take a break. I think I can manage on my own.
Don't even think about it.
The bridge is waning!
As it should.
I think that the gloves are starting to overheat. My fingers are starting to burn.
About half my body is burning.
I am so focused right now.
Only one left. After that, it's over. No going back. No more apiary. No more space travel. Nothing.
So what are we waiting for?
Wow.
If only you knew how long I've been waiting for this. This is gonna be so good.
Yeah, if it even works. What's that thing you say? Let's not start pushing before the panties are pulled down?
Of course it's gonna work. With all of your talent and mine put together, how could it fail?
Stop it. You're gonna be bad luck.
Wanna bet a creamberry fondue that it's gonna work?
So, either way, we're having fondue tonight?
Correct.
Works for me.
These folks are hilarious. Hold control to display inventory. Oh, that's just this. Select flower boots. Eh. Press X to activate the flower boots. Okay.
What now?
Now we draw.
Seriously? Well, if that's the case, might as well do a heart. Alright, let's see if I can get this somewhat right.
It works! It works!
Creamberry fondue forever!
We can swing by the vegetable patch when we're done playing around. I saw a few nice ones yesterday that looked almost right.
I totally screwed it up. But hey, they got flowers now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I added a burst function to the boots.
Does that mean we can...
Hot flower bursts? Yep.
Whoa!
It's even better than I imagined.
I ain't no artist, but this is kind of fun.
Well, it looks much gluten prettier this way. A little bit more over there.
Okay, now what?
Now this is a great piece of art.
If only in size.
How much of this are we supposed to do?
Think I'm itching for a flower burst.
You go right ahead.
What, did we cover the whole area?
This isn't the sharpest drawing.
Well, let's just say it's abstract art. This is starting to come together.
Who would have thought we were actually artists? Lest we forget, you had promised me you'd make the creamberry fondue.
That's true. I should get to it.
All right, let me try.
It's growing. Slowly, but surely.
I wonder why we're bothering to plant a bit of everything, when we could just focus on intensive creamberry cultivation.
We need a little variety in our diet, lest we get tired.
Why? I'm not getting tired of you yet.
Oh, get wrecked.
I believe that this area could use a flower burst.
If you say so.
We got plenty of it, I think, at this point. Let's get you
All
two
right.
inside.
Are we gonna have this fondue?
Yes?
Great. I was wondering, the weather's kinda nice. Do you want to set up outside for a change?
Definitely. Start the fondue, I'll set the table.
Whew. I didn't think we'd get through all that.
What's for dessert?
You have some room left?
I'm kidding. We do have some apple brew left. Want any?
All right then. We are on vacation after all.
Every day is vacation.
Exactly.
To us.
And to source.
Which reminds me, we're gonna have to tape up the nest's flow intake tomorrow. I think I saw a leak.
Yes. And also, we need to consider pruning our apple dew buds. They're gonna take over the whole vegetable patch if we let them.
Bloot. Guess we're not on vacation after all.
Well, we can rest when we're old.
Okay. The only things we do here are cooking, handiwork, and gardening. We are old.
You're right. Speaking of which, it's past our bedtime. What are we still doing up?
Wait. We haven't checked the gauges.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So, what does it say?
0.174 minus 0.090 plus 0.122.
Huh. It's more than yesterday.
A lot more?
Not much, but it kind of confirms our theory. Source's orbit has deviated.
Other than that, I'm not seeing the bridge. Looks like it's not forming back.
At least that's some good news. Now we can sleep soundly.
Are you sleepy at all?
Not really.
Oh, well, that's good. It's good of them to check to make sure that it's not coming back. But yeah, I didn't think about that. It's like, what if it rematerialized or something? So yeah, they're playing it safe. All right, what else can we do here? Okay, you're not about to do anything crazy, are you? I ain't trying to lose my PG rating. Can we fly anywhere? No, we cannot. Not that they ever would want to go anywhere at this point. Can't cook, can't eat. Can't go back outside. Can't really play or anything. Well, let's see what they want to talk about, if anything.
Don't you want to go into the bedroom instead?
Yes. Let's go. Quick.
Keep this PG, please. Well, it's saying she's okay even though she's got that rust on her. But man, that has to kind of suck.
Someone's thinking about the apiary.
Huh? No. Well, kind of. But kind of not. I was thinking about us. What we've done.
We've severed a balloon flow bridge.
Yeah. About that. It's like the biggest decision I've ever made in my life. By a very long stretch. I thought I would feel changed. Like an entirely new person. But no. I'm not feeling any different. Mentally. I mean, I don't think I've taken it all in yet. You know, it's kind of like when someone you don't see much dies. You understand it, you accept it. But really, concretely, it changes absolutely nothing in your daily life. The only difference compared to before is that you wouldn't be able to see that person if you wanted to. And you really don't remember they're dead until you want to see them. Right now, it feels like the entire apiary is dead. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to go back.
Does that make you sad?
It doesn't make me anything. Sad, happy. Nothing. You know, I don't think it's hit me yet. I'd like it to stay that way, actually. I really hope it never hits me.
Will you tell me if that happens?
Who else could I tell?
What about your skin? Does it still hurt?
No. I can barely feel it anymore. I don't know if it's the Lufacrid oil, or if my immune system has just accepted it, but at least it stopped stinging. It feels better. It feels... okay.
Still haven't noticed any superpowers? Remotely controlling the rust, making flow appear out of your hands?
No. I'm just super ugly.
Oh yeah? I personally like your new look. You have this robo-glam attitude with the spikes and everything.
Oh, please.
I'm serious. I think I like you better this way.
Stop it. You can't be serious. But it's nice of you to say. And since you're not put off doing what you did to me earlier, then no worries. I am happy.
Wherever, whenever.
Here and now.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Well, my personal opinion, I thought it was decent actually. But can we keep eating apple juice? I think they probably would, along with some other items and whatnot. And thank you, Incubus. Thank you very much. And yeah, so I'd say one of the biggest lessons in this is, you know, in the case of where one government entity thinks that they're solving a problem by basically trying to matchmake for society, that apparently is not going to work, because apparently the apiary was trying to structure folks relationship wise based on apparently their similarities, as we found out with Ozius, in the case when he had his interest with you, was the fact that many of them, they both had a similar background of life, if you will. But even with that kind of similarity, you did not like his personality. But yet the apiary was still trying to follow that concept. Now, obviously, the apiary probably saw some problems of before, that now doing this, they just said, okay, just put it in a societal structure. But obviously, that's not always going to work. And I would imagine that some people who are still in the apiary, they probably will rebel at one point or another, especially since the apiary has failed in trying to get these two back. Most likely, I believe something's going to happen to where the other constituents are probably going to rebel as well. So, but it just goes to show you can't control stuff like that. As a matter of fact, there's a lot about people you really cannot control. And if you try to attempt to control that, you're going to be met with resistance. And yeah, it's probably going to be a gruesome battle. But ultimately, you're not going to win against that. Because there's one thing that pretty much cannot really ever be taken away, even though it may be discouraged. But the power of the human spirit, it's quite bold. Now, are there some limitations? Of course there are. But ultimately, you just gotta watch yourself, and this is just the intro video again. But with that, I think that's all we're gonna be able to do this time around. I'm gonna look at some video games that I'm possibly thinking about doing, and see what we come up with for the next game for next week. So I'll take a look at that and see what we can do in that regard. Because obviously there's obviously some things that probably have to consider. But one thing I do want to talk about is I will actually be doing a special roleplay audio for those who know my YouTube channel. I actually do some roleplay audios and kind of like an ASMR format. So I will be doing a special roleplay audio for my folks on my YouTube channel. It'll be on Sunday on the 14th, just as a means to kind of do a complimentary factor for Valentine's Day. and whatnot. So I'd say definitely look forward to that. And just ahead of time, even if you're single, celebrate it anyway. Celebrate it on yourself. Celebrate it with the friends that you have. Celebrate the bonds between you and your friends, because I'm sure many of us have experienced cases to where you might, in this case, is genuine friendships and genuine relationships, platonic and intimate. They're not very easy to find these days. So definitely celebrate it in whatever way you can. And I can't say for absolute certainty if there's a special someone out there for you, but I'd say ultimately find a good set of content with yourself. And if it does happen, great. And if it not, still live your life to the fullest. Don't get caught up in that pool of distraughtness and depression. Try not to do that. Stay around the people who love you already. But with that, moving forward, so tomorrow I'm going to play a little rage game. I'm pretty sure some of you can't wait to see this. So I'm going to be playing Getting Over It, and that, of course, is going to be simulcasted on Twitch, YouTube, as well as DLive, and that'll be tomorrow, Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So definitely look forward to that. I'm sure some of you probably are looking forward to seeing if I rage out or not. And then also, we've got other stuff coming up next week. So coming up absolutely is If My Heart Had Wings Flight Diary. There will be another episode of playthrough with that, and that'll be a simulcasted premiere on my 3 platforms, and that'll be on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm opening up the ability of simulcasting because I want to be able to reach out to as many folks as I can and just provide the best of entertainment that I'm able to in that regard. So definitely look forward to that. And of course, next Friday, there will be another simulcasted premiere of Clannad. So I hope you enjoyed it today, and I hope you enjoyed the new format that I'm doing, to where instead of it being a premierable YouTube video, that I'm actually just bundling it together, especially on YouTube. So instead of you going through one video and then having to click on a link to another video, it's all bundled together. And that also provides a little time during the transition. It provides a little time for us to just mingle together, to which I'll do more of kind of like a mingle session before the game portion of the broadcast actually starts. So I hope you're getting a kick out of that. And also, if you want to catch me on the social networks, Twitter is the one I hang out with the most, next to Discord. So twitter.com/sound_otaku_. And of course, on my Discord, the invite link is available in the channel panels if you're on Twitch, and also available in the description on YouTube if you're watching on there. DLive, I think there's also a panel for it. I'll check. And of course, moving forward, if you'd like to support me, well, watching and liking my content already helps me significantly. So thank you for doing that. But if you want to take it a step further with financial support, you're welcome to go to streamlabs.com/soundotaku. And also, if you want to go on coffee.com/soundotaku, all support is sincerely appreciated. But with that, I want to thank you again for watching. I'm going to have to edit this a little bit, but the archive will be on my YouTube channel. So look forward to that. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, happy mixing, everyone.